So I would be interested to know if Jim Sparks is a classic, typical type of person that they would abduct. A person that really is totally unfamiliar with. Not a non-believer that's looked into it or a believer that's looked into the UFO issue. Okay, just totally unfamiliar with it. Doesn't look at it, doesn't think about it. A lot of people in the world like that right now. But in addition to that, he's clearly also doesn't know who God is. Okay? So, he's fresh meat there. Okay, let's continue.
Abductions of this magnitude and involving tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, I mean, if not millions of people. No,
Okay, I gotta pause right there. He's saying that he knows that hundreds of thousands, no, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands, or even millions of people are being abducted like he is for this agenda. Difference is that he is a 100% conscious remembering multiple abductee, compared to where apparently the high volume of these people were like one-time experiences type of thing. Okay, but that's an awful lot of people, isn't it? Let's find out why. Why are they abducting all these people? Let's check it out.
Didn't have any clue anything like that was around.
Okay. How old are you now, Jim?
52.
52. These experiences began when you were how old?
34. 18 years ago. 18 years.
Okay. So he's 8 years older than me. He's 8 years older than me, and when this started, he was like just a kid, 30-something, okay? He was part of, like I said, the day-to-day life of just a typical classic person trying to make it through this lifetime.
Years ago, almost to the month, actually, as we speak.
Okay, then let's go back, and let's go back to the very beginning. The first time, perhaps, if you recall, that it happened to you.
Well, in the beginning, it was around mid-'88, and my experiences were not too unlike what most abductees talk about, which were dreamlike. But with me, it started that way, and it was a reoccurring dream, and it was the same one around mid-'88 that went on.
Okay, now here's my first serious problem. He says that his abductions were dreamlike in the beginning. Dreamlike in the beginning. Why do you think that is? My theory is that they were doing some things to him that they didn't want him to know about. That's why he was in a dream state. Okay? Why do you think that they wouldn't want us to know? Why does everybody seem to be knocked out or in a dream state when they come in contact with these creatures? That's like me going into a bar with date rape pills and knocking out a bunch of women and taking them home and violating them. Little bastards. Ooh, oh man, I gotta tell you, Jim. I gotta tell you, I have a serious problem with this. Serious problem. Let's continue.
It happened the same way over and over again. I would be sleeping. Something would wake me up, but as far as I was concerned, this was a dream. Something or some things would be waking me up, walking me from my bedroom.
Now, suppose that these are extremely intelligent creatures, okay, that could communicate with us and actually literally speak with us. Now, there's a big difference between that and me trying to communicate with a dog like some people describe, or me trying to communicate to a Neanderthal. There is no communication there between us and a lower life form like that. There is no communication. It's clear that these beings are speaking to Jim, and Jim is speaking back to them. Okay? If these beings are capable of speaking to me, what's wrong with you knocking on my door and saying, look, we need to prep you in order to take you into this message. We need to do some things to you, or we need to put you under. Why not warn me? Okay? Why not spend the time and be gentle and loving to the people on this planet and explain to them and give them the option to opt in or out of this crap? You just force it on people. Okay? I have a problem with that. Serious problem with that. Don't come in my bedroom and drag me out of my bed. Little creeps.
Down the hallway into the guest room, and we had at the time a floor level window in the guest room, and they would walk me right through it. We'd go across the lawn into the woods, and then I had no memory at that time of what went on in the woods. And then in this so-called dream, I would be walked back through the window and back into the bedroom and put back in bed. This went on for a couple of months, a few months, and then one evening...
Jim, you thought you were having dreams. You
Yeah.
thought, at this point, you thought they were dreams, right?
It's true.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next video so we don't go too long on this.